Regarding the angles, acute angle, obtuse angle, right angle, straight angle, lot of confusions exist among the children. That's why I have devised this particular toy. You have heard about angel fish, but this is angle fish. What it does, let us see. So this fish, it opens its mouth in acute angle like this. The fish also opens at right angle like this. It can also open at obtuse angle, and also it opens up to straight angle. When it is in straight angle, this just comes out. So it is a very good toy to practice what is an acute angle, obtuse angle, right angle, etc. This is straight angle, this is an obtuse angle, this is the right angle, acute angle, and this is angle 0 when the fish closes its mouth. This is a toy based upon factorial mathematics. So we all know what is meant by factorial 5. Factorial 5 is 5 into 3 into 2 into 1. Now this toy tells you a story. So there is a old fort, and inside that there is a king as well as the queen. So each king and queen have their treasure chests. And each are having 3 jewel chests. So one fort, king and queen are 2 people. Each are having 3 jewel chests, and each jewel chest has 4 jewel boxes. And each jewel box contains 5 jewels each. So let us start again. There is one fort. There are 2 people, the king and also the queen. Each are having 3 jewel chests. Each jewel chest contains 4 boxes each, and each jewel box contains 5 jewels. So totally, what are the kind of total jewels? Total jewels are like this. That is factorial 5. The total number of jewels, all the jewels in the boxes in all the chests are 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That is 120. This is called as factorial 5. We study the number system in schools, and also the sets of numbers which are one inside the other. For example, the natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And the whole numbers, it contains 0. It starts from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And also the integers, which also contain the negative numbers. For example, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So this is the kind of a set. And also we are having the rational numbers of the form, all the numbers of the form a divided by b. And also all these things put together are in the set of real numbers, which also contain rational as well as irrational numbers. Irrational numbers of the form pi, e, etc. So all these kind of a confusions are there to mug up. So, but this is a kind of a toy which illustrates that kind of a relationship. For example, here this is my home, this is inside my district, this is inside my state, this state is inside my nation, and this nation is inside this world. Just as the set of natural numbers, it is inside the set of whole numbers, both are inside the set of integers, and both are inside the set of rational numbers. And the rational numbers, putting together all these things, are inside real numbers. Mathematics itself is measurement. Mathematics deals with measurement of quantities. As in school situation, it is length, breadth, height, etc. If the measurement is not correct, and it leads to some kind of a fallacies. So I have designed a toy to make clear how measurement itself is important. Here is a square which is divided into small squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 into 8, there are 64 small squares here. And also observe that there is a line from here to here, and this entire square is cut into two portions, A and also this B. Observe, this is not a diagonal. It starts from the second square and ends in the last square here. And now we shall see how to play with it. So we shall slide this so that these lines get aligned, and you will observe there is a gap here, there is also a tile here. In fact, when it is moved, this measurement, this kind of a triangle is exactly equal to this triangle. So we shall put this triangle across. Please observe, none of the squares are thrown out, are cut and pushed out. So every square is here. So now let us see and measure how many squares are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it is 7 squares and also 9 squares. Earlier, please see that it was 64 squares. Now it is 8 into 8. Earlier it was 64 squares. Now it is 9 into 7, 63 squares, where the one square is gone. So because we have not cut any particular square and put it out, so there is a missing square. Earlier it was 8 into 8, 64. Now it is 9 into 7, 63. How that one square is missing? Because the area we have not at all cut and put it out. Area should be completely, it's there, 64 squares. One square is missing. This toy demonstrates how a measurement, if not done, if not realized, how it exactly to be done, it's confusing to you and leads to this kind of a contradiction, a fallacy. So here we are counting not in inches, not in centimeters, but in terms of squares. The question is, have we done it perfectly, or is there some kind of a fallacy here, a kind of a error which leads to kind of a fallacy here? In fact, when you observe, the square has been converted into a rectangle. So in a rectangle, length and breadth are not the same. So we readily can see that length is more and breadth is less. So the question is whether we have measured the length and breadth perfectly. Or in mathematical terms, we can also say something else. 8 into 8 is 64. And after this kind of a sliding, after the transformation of the square into a rectangle, it is 9 into 7, which is 63. Now the question is, 63 should not be there because the area has not changed. We have just converted it into a rectangle. It should be equal to 64. So what we should make in the left hand side, that is 9 into 7, to make it 64. So mathematically 8 into 8 should be 64. 9 into 7, it has become, it has been transformed, if it is 63. But this should not be there, it should be exactly 64. So what we have to make this 9 into 7 to make it be equal to 64. The only way is 9 1 by 7 multiply 7, then only it can be 64. So this is 9 1 by 7. So mathematically it is correct, but whether it is physically it is correct. We shall see it here when we examine it. we have counted this as a square. Actually, when you see, it is a rectangle. And also you can see when it is transformed, like this. Earlier, it was a square. Earlier it was a kind of a square, and there was a gap here. And when it is transformed, like this, when it is slided, and when these lines, are aligned, you will see some kind of a triangle, here. So the square is actually here. So this kind of a gap is the extra. That exactly is 1/7. The 1/7 of that square gets added here. That's why it is looking like a rectangle. So the measurement is so important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are full squares. But it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is not 8. This is also, it contains also something extra. That's why it is 9 1/7. So 9 1/7 into 7 is 64. The area has not changed.